Hello, people of YouTube. Welcome, this is Triskadeka. I'm actually coming here to go through the Hall of Knowledge. You got Blockner, vengeance is mine. You gave me my sweet revenge, and I'll never forget it. I'm still trapped here for all eternity, but at least I have my revenge. And that is what is most important. Maybe I'll follow you out this time. Oh, I'll donate this to Gungeon Acquisition Deposit. It's my favorite. Now, lead me to bask in righteous. Onward to greatness. Let's see. So, Blockner's shield was unlocked. And see you around. You always were pretty pale. Okay. Let's stop by the store. I have 15 hegemony credits. I should work on getting some more things. I do like... We would go with... Fat bullets? No. We'll go with the mailbox. I do like the mailbox, actually. And since we have 10 more, fat bullets, plus 1 bullet, or angry bullets. We'll go plus 1. So, today I will be doing a hunter run. We're going to take it down into the Gungeon. I'll try using the crossbow as more of a boss clearer than a room clearer, and stick to using the basic sidearm as what to take out the room with. Oh, more of you. Done. So overall, I mean, I have been enjoying it. I have noticed the change in my gameplay, even just as little as I have been, where, you know, like I said, I am getting to the point now where I can fairly reliably get to the 4th level. The armor is, of course, something that always helps. It's useful against some and better for other characters than it is for the hunter. But right now, I mean, plus 1 hit is always nice, no matter who you're playing as, of course. So, we easily got into the shop. This means we won't have to worry too much about the key situation. I may pick up the flare gun. It's fairly nice as far as a damage standpoint. It adds a nice little burning effect, and of course, that can really end up taking a lot of damage off of your opponents. What'd you find? You found a key! Thank you, pup! And I will search for secret rooms as well. Brown chest. I don't know, we'll come back to that one. If there's another brown chest, I may actually save it and head down to the Liat in order to try to get another gun that way. It can be nice. You end up going through a bit of resources going through there. You know, keys, health sometimes if you're doing poorly. But you do end up with a nice little bonus. After all, you get 2 more chances for items. You get another shop, which means more selection. Like, there's a lot of perks to it, though. Overall, I am trying to be a bit more cautious about it. Like, as you can see, I can even kind of talk now and continue playing without even taking any sort of real problem with it. I'm getting a little bit better as far as the response time, although I'm sure you could see in my face from that dodge, I was a little anxious about that. But, it happens. It's becoming a lot simpler to take care of the 1st level enemies. Like I said, even up to 2nd and 3rd. Still fairly simple, but it takes time. It takes a lot of practice. And we have a challenge room. Remain. And 1 more. Glad there wasn't anything behind the statue. Like, as you can see, even with this challenge room, I'm kind of getting through it fairly easily. Granted, there are probably a few times that I should have been hit, but I'm not, and that is the key factor. There went our armor. What a shame. So I want to try to keep these knights situated so that they're not both offloading. Because when you get that cross-section of both of them attacking, it can end up causing a lot of trouble. And we get a blue chest for it, which is the Molotov launcher. This is a very nice room opener, actually. You just kind of launch it in, and then let it take care of itself. So I will keep it between these two as the items. So kind of hotbar the... Oh, come on, really? I hate when they duck behind. So we'll keep it hotbarred, walk in, open up with a Molotov, and then switch into our main. And it'll work as a nice little ammo saver. Being able to just kind of lay down something and take things out like that is always nice. The damage that you get from minor weapons like that becomes very useful, especially later in the game, because of course you want to save as much ammo as you can. If you're running out of ammo, you're running into major problems. One of the reasons why, like, the first level and 2 levels, you should pretty much be sticking solidly with your sidearm. One of the reasons I'm not throwing down the Molotov in this room is the slimes end up eating it up, so it's kind of pointless. I'd rather not waste the ammo. There we go. We have 2 for the Molotov and a bit for the crossbow, so we'll take it for the crossbow and back to what we were rocking before. Okay. Bye. Okay. I was kind of hoping that he would walk through the flame before it dissipated, but unfortunately he did not. We did manage to save the water barrel somehow, so let's go through and unlock. Okay, and it's straight ahead. I don't know why, as soon as I start recording, my nose ends up becoming very itchy. It's like that compulsive habit that you get where you want to do something you cannot. Trigger twins. Blank just to be safe. Oh, I forgot we don't have a second blank. Ah, where was it? That sucks so much. I completely spaced. Where did I use that other blank? I must have used it as like a Twitch response. Like, I wasn't even paying attention to that. I went to use my blank and it just didn't work. Alright, if I had realized that I didn't have it, I wouldn't have taken that direction. That was a really bad mistake on my behalf. But it does happen. So, hot lead, chance to ignite. One of the things with this item being that it takes a little bit away from the Molotov launcher. Now, granted, it is going to be nice to just toss it down and have that AoE fire going off. But at the same time, it's not as pertinent now. The fact that occasionally we'll be able to just set things on fire with our own bullets does take a bit away from that. And I did check here, right? Yeah, I checked these. And we'll come down, blow up this chest as well. Get a half heart. Teleport to shop. There wasn't a junk salesman, but there was the flare gun, but we don't need that now. And back over here, and head on down to the oubliette. So overall, it's a shame that we didn't get the flawless. that's kind of unfortunate, you know, especially for the early bosses. But it does happen, unfortunately. Hold on, let me check my camera. Okay, all set. Okay. So, we will go back to Molotov and Rusty Sidearm. So with these, you want to stand right in the center of them. Nope, thanks for the blank, boy. Oh god. That went a little wild. Ah, come on. I'm taking really bad damage here. Good. That was really bad damage. Quite unfortunate, really. Who's down here? Oh. It's this dude. And we will use a key on that. So what that is the old crest. It gives you a piece of armor. And if you use that piece of armor on the next floor, it unlocks a boss. So as you can see, this is what I mean about the Molotov providing a nice little benefit. We ended up creating that nice little choke point there, which ended up saving us a lot of trouble. Crossbow ammo, definitely. And reset my hotbar. And I am getting a little close for these dodges, which I definitely don't like, but it was kind of necessary. I was running out of space, unfortunately. And like I even said in some of my earlier videos, it's definitely one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to have yourself backed into a corner. And we're refilled on the Molotov now. Good. So we're back to full ammo and everything. I also should be flipping tables for the bonus. For the achievement, I mean. There is the achievement Rage Mode, which is... What? Oh, come on. That ticked a lot faster than I thought it would. So, while these guys are immune to poison, they are not immune to fire. There's that. No, I will not switch to the Molotov for you. Good. So, hot lead is definitely helping us out a lot. And I imagine it will continue to do so in the future. Now, I would love to get something like the hazmat in combination with the... Oh, what's that? Hazmat and like the fossilizer. I don't even think I have that unlocked on this file. Which is vastly unfortunate. It's such a nice gun. Well, such a dangerous gun, really. Just kind of clear it and walk away for a little bit. And one more. Good. Like it is, with the Molotov, it ends up creating it as this very nice, simple... I ended up missing that. But these rooms end up having a lot of hazards on them to begin with. You know, the fact of poison and fire and everything in combination and working in tandem, it's kind of ending up eating the enemies very quickly. This floor, of course, oppositely, can end up really messing with you at the same time. Because, of course, well, when you're walking through, there's so much as far as poison and fire and all of that stuff that you normally end up just kind of walking through stuff while you're paying attention to something else. Speaking of paying attention to something else, I ended up taking damage. Okay, so I will just go against the Blobulord. I believe a direct hit with the Molotov can set him afire, set him ablaze. But actually, that doesn't matter because we have the crossbow with hot bullets. He's so cute, though. Let's go through. Yeah, since we have hot bullets, it's not really that big a deal. Like, as you can see, he's pretty much staying on fire this entire fight. And, bad damage. And once again, luckily with him, flawlesses don't actually... Whoa, bad. Flawlesses don't actually matter. It's more about living than anything. So, I should be using my blanks as needed. Since, of course... Come on. I'm going to end up dying against the Blobby Lord, which is terrible. He's not actually that difficult of a boss. And don't even need to dodge roll for this attack. So back on fire for you. We have one blank. I have to make sure not to get hit. There we go. So I ended up taking a lot more damage. Hopefully I'll get some health back. Got a little bit. Got the RPG, got some ammo. Oh, and we found the key for the guy. I forgot he was here. Stay away from me. Turd. Back here. So we will unlock my rescuer. I know you had no choice but to vanquish my fellow Locke to free me. An unfortunate sacrifice, but a necessary one. Come by my shop whenever you see me. There are many things in my store that you might find helpful. It's dangerous alone. Take this. So we will check the green chest. That is always fairly nice to have. Generally, you do kind of want to take the mindset of green and higher are very useful. This is one size fit all. So we have increased drum clip. Now, interestingly enough, for some enemies, for some guns, that's actually not a beneficial thing. There are some weapons, such as, the mailbox, which I just unlocked, where having extra ammo in it can kind of create an issue. There's some guns where the real benefit to them is the fact that their final bullet will end up causing extra damage, such as the Judge and the mail gun, as I just said. Okay. Whoa! Did not like that. So set them both ablaze. Take cover a little bit. Duck behind, take him out, and here's the shop key, which is always nice to find. Let's see, we have Table Tech money, the hammer, Table Tech money. I don't know, I think I'll try it. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll try it. We will flip, and as you can see, it flips all of the tables in the room and gives you a little bit of money out of it. So let's take a little bit of time here and just kind of a little bit of due diligence, walking through any tables that were missed. We'll flip them, because of course, that's one of the things with this. I don't know, is it worth 60? Will we end up actually retrieving that much money out of it? There's one. And the answer to that is, I honestly don't know. As you can see, it's a chance to spawn money. It's not a guarantee. And what happens is when you flip, it'll flip all of the tables in the room. Now, does that mean we will get back what we put into it? Honestly, whoa, hi, bye. He followed me a very long distance. Let's see, here's our key. Where's our other chest? It must be down here, I assume. Reload that. Sure, I'll take it. What do we get? Trick gun. Reload to transform. Okay, so it becomes a shotgun and a standard shooter. Oh, come on. I'm going to die in this room, aren't I? All because... yeah. I honestly do end up hating those mushrooms so much. So, unfortunately, that was a terrible run on my behalf. We unlocked Blockner, we got the badge, we got the mail gun, +1 to bullets. But overall, that was a very trash run. I'm really sorry about that one, guys. I will be producing some more videos today, so take care. Hope you watch those. Bye, YouTube.